Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom. We are back with Divine Masculine Situation. If you ain't checked out Divine Feminist demo, please check that out. Always superb messages, you know what I'm saying? Coming back with the other side of the coin. So try to get twin flames and union, reunion, and recognition done by the end of the night. Because I ain't did that probably in a week or two. And we're just gonna go from there. So spread out for the masculine, and we're gonna go from there. First off, you got a whole mystery madness roll full of red. So usually when you got a whole roll of red, this signifies either a huge warning or just a lot of I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's usually a warning. 3 red cards is a warning. A whole row of red, to me, I just take that as a sign. So, kicking this reading on off, we have the 3 of Swords. This is Pain. Tupac Pain card in my deck. You know what I'm saying? And all the 3 of Swords is going past the point of no return. What's a sword? It's thoughts, decisions, directions, mentality, and ideology. You know what I mean? It's what's in here. This is your sword, your dome piece. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody gets to a point in life where they get to that 2 of Swords, that fork in the road, from pussyfooting around mentally to just going past the point of no return. Ace of Swords, that's the only right way. You only got one right way, and that's up. You got left, you got right. You only got one right way, and that's up. What's up? God is what's up. Now, if you ain't ready to go towards God, then get yourself ready. You ain't in a fork in the road. You just ain't prepared. You got to get to know God, which is where it starts at. Once you know God, you know yourself. Once you know yourself, you know someone else, like your divine counterpart or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Whatever the fork in the road, this is whether you're going to move, whether you're going to stay, whether you're going to get a new job, new relationship, whatever. We all get to forks in the road, but we know we're going to have to go past the point of no return by going in the right direction to begin with. You know you hurting a person a lot. You know you need to let them go because you ain't ready. You ain't ready to go past the point of no return. So let them go past the point of no return while you figure out what the fuck you want to do. You don't want to play with people's heart. You don't want to play with people's emotions. Like I say, a mature person keeps it 100. Keeping it 100 is letting motherfuckers know exactly what it is, what it ain't, what the fuck it's gonna be. Like, can't lie to women just to fuck with them, just to keep them around, just to have them in your circle and shit. Like, I don't know what these other niggas be on. I ain't on that shit. I'm a little too blunt. I'm a little too real. You know what I mean? Whether I'm by myself or not, I'm cool with whatever outcome that happens. I don't have to, you know, like, I don't have to lie for a person to like me. I don't have to put on a facade or put up a front or put up a fucking image just to get women, just to get shit in life. Like, that's whack. Who does that? Karmics do that. 70% of them in the world is 28% divines, and ain't that many good people in the world. Ain't that many, you know, real people. A lot of motherfuckers living in La La Land. A lot of motherfuckers living in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Clarifying this 3 of Swords, going past the point of no return. We got the Queen of Wands, your divine feminine, masculine, overall energy. So it's fairly important and not very important. It's a lot of pain. You know what I mean? That you feel like you're feminine and put on you, but in reality, you put this pain on yourself. Your feminine ain't even looking at this shit you call pain. Shit you call pain, she's so past that. The shit that you say you do to her mentally, she's past that. Only thing your feminine focused on is actions, the shit you doing, shit you've done. Not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Bottom line, we got you, masculine. You're supposed to be the king of actions. Final smoke on this overall energy while your feminine is causing pain or why your feminine is even an equation. Like I said, you're gonna have to go past the point of no return. We all get to the point where we're gonna have to stay in the right direction we was going. It's like you in a fucked up relationship, you choose to leave. Nah, this is going forward. So you choose to leave, but they try to get you back. They convince you to get back. Now you in a fork in the road, 2 of swords. You know what I mean? Thinking you got options when you don't. No. Go past the point of no return. You was leaving, leave. You was gonna quit that job, quit. You was gonna relocate, relocate. Don't pivot or dance. It's some particular thing that you wanted to do with your feminine that you ain't been doing. You've been at a fork in the road with your feminine for a long ass time. Even the fact that you mentally considered going past the point of no return and embracing whatever it is you was gonna do with your feminine, it's like you ended up back at the fork in the road again. Hold on one second, I gotta open up the door. Worker. My bad, I forgot to unlock it. This is the key to that door. Oh, sorry about that. Bottom line, masculine, we have yourself. This is very important. You here, with your cape on, in your uniform, this is your true self. This is who you really are. You know who knows who you really are? Your feminine. You know who don't know who you really are? The world. People don't know who you are. People ain't in tune with your true self. You don't bless the world with your true presence that much. Oh, you've blessed your feminine all day with being your true self. But like I said, your feminine is her true self in the world all the time. She uses the fact that she be in her cape and her uniform to help people with her actions. That shit you doing, shit you've done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. And it's got a lot to do with actions and behavior. You're the king of all that. Don't let your feminine outdo you when it comes to things you need to be doing. She's doing divine shit. You need to be doing divine shit too. This is Trinity. You are Neo. Yes, you may be more powerful than Trinity is, but in reality, Trinity is way more stronger than you. Trinity does more work than you do. Trinity spend more time in Zion, Four Wands, the real world. You spend most of your time in the world. You fuck with Agent Smith, who was the devil in my deck. God is Morpheus. The devil is Agent Smith. King of Wands is Neo. Queen of Wands is Trinity. It's the actions part. What you need to do is what your purpose is. To follow your feminine lead and do what she does. It's like Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan in Rush Hour when Chris Tucker went in that pool hall. He was like, nigga, do what I do and say what I say. You know what I'm saying? What's up, my nigga? It's like you got some schooling. You know what I mean? You got some schooling to do. You got some learning to do. Some particular actions you need to be on right now. And your feminine gonna help you get right. Clarifying you, masculine, is a two of pentacle. Two of pentacle is a person in your space or in your face. Or two peas in the same pot. These are like two peanuts in a peanut. Two soybeans in a pod. These are two things that go together. Like peanut butter and jelly. Cereal and milk. You know what I'm saying? Butter and eggs. Butter and toast. Fuck you talking about. Bud and blunts, my nigga. It's like you two are the same. You two are like limited edition pieces, limited edition Coke bottles. That ain't made for drinking. It's made for you to keep them in them classic bottles and just put on a shelf somewhere. You know what I mean? Let's just say something happened, you can drink one of them. If, like I say, that's all you got to drink if it's an apocalypse or something. But you two are like toys that stay in the wrap. You know what I mean? Y'all special. You walk around this world thinking you the only one like yourself, when in reality, it's two of y'all walking around this motherfucker. Final smoke on this bottom line that you need to understand. We got the dark night of the soul. Even when you're going through the dark night of the soul, what are pentacles? Persons, places, and things. Shit you could taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. It's like you one of a kind. You strong all by yourself. But you paired. Thus you a double dragon. It's like the double dragon dudes putting they two medallions together and forming double dragon and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you are paired. And why are you paired? So just in case you go through the dark night of the soul, it ain't like you going through that shit by yourself. It's like the rant that I gave last week. Like feminine, you got a divine masculine and God with you at all times. Masculine, you got your divine feminine and God with you at all times. You are never alone. Feminine with you in the physical, your feminine with you in the fourth and fifth dimension. God is with you in the fourth and fifth dimension, sometimes in the physical, because God works in mysterious ways too. You are never alone. So even when you're going through the roughest, toughest shit you ever been through, it ain't shit because you ain't going through it by yourself. That's part of this divine demo. That's something you're gonna have to take into consideration, especially when you out here thinking it's just you. It's like The Walking Dead. Masculine, if you watch The Walking Dead, like look at Morgan's dilemma. Look at Carol's dilemma that she once had. You know, it gets to a point where you used to be a good person, but the world it made you unrecognizable. You don't know who the fuck you are anymore. You don't know what's real or not. People that fucked you over so much, you don't. It ain't like you don't trust people. It's just you lost your faith in people. You can like it's like Daryl when he Daryl from The Walking Dead when he ended up in the sanctuary, locked up in that cell, and they was playing Gravy Train every motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? It was psychological warfare going on in The Walking Dead. Fear. Fear, especially with Negan, fear was the thing used to keep people in line. Fear is what's used to keep people in line in the real world. I told you, if you look at life like a post-apocalypse type of scenario, like Walking Dead, Matrix, fucking just any post-apocalyptic time movie you could think of, you know, everything makes sense when you look at life for what it really is. So coming into the situation, masculine, and your mystery madness, we got the Queen of Pentacles. This is a karmic feminine or the Khalees bossy card. This is someone or something or someplace you need to boss up on. Let me get into the specifics of this. Knight of Pentacles. It's something you need to boss up on, but you're going to have to get the grooming to boss up on it. Knight of Pentacles is grooming. I told you there's three types of grooming. It's good grooming, bad grooming, ugly grooming. Good grooming is somebody grooming you to be the best person you can be. You grooming somebody else to be the best person they can be. Ugly grooming is you being groomed for somebody else's agenda, or you grooming somebody for somebody else's agenda. They got their own plan, but you got a plan within their plan to take their plan. It's like they got their thing, but you got your thing, and you need their thing to make your thing work. But they don't know they work at your thing in your thing. If you get what I'm saying, you know what I mean. It's bad when somebody is grooming you for their agenda because you're not gonna get anything out the deal. They're gonna get everything. This ain't your cause at this point. It's their cause. So somebody basically using you, got you doing all the work for them to come in and take charge or take control of whatever you was trying to build. Then you got bad grooming. That's somebody grooming you for them. Anytime you get groomed for a person, it's gonna be bad. Anytime you're getting groomed for a particular person, it's bad. Whether that's a young girl getting groomed by a grown ass man on some Mormon marriage rights type shit, whether that's a nigga getting groomed by another nigga in jail for his own personal pleasure and enjoyment and shit, little booty warrior out here, you know what I mean? Whether that's that weird ass uncle in your family trying to groom your motherfucking son the wrong way, and you been peeping that shit and you finna say something or snatch this nigga neck off, whatever. You never should groom another person for another person. So feminists, if you out here think you grooming your masculine for you, oh, I'm gonna make him, I'm gonna break him. He's gonna be exactly what I want him to be. Like you tripping, you bugging, and that's bad grooming. You can groom your masculine in a bad way. How do you groom your masculine in a bad way? Masculine, how do you get groomed in a bad way? That's letting somebody dictate what you do. One thing I can respect about my twin, he's just like me. Like he come at this shit like nigga, I ain't part of your agenda. Like I'm not part of your agenda. I'm not trying to be the man you trying to make me. I'm not trying to do the shit you want me to do. Like I got my own thing to do. Like I got my own thing. My master ain't going against the grain. He just putting his foot down on what it is, what it ain't, what the fuck it's gonna be. Can't make nobody do nothing. You can't force nobody to do nothing. At least not a smart person. The master is just as smart as you. Your master is just as passionate as you. Your master is just as a rebel as you. You don't even conform. How's your master gonna do it? You are at it. You know he is. Y'all the same pot. Now, masculine. You consciously come to the situation, you got an Eight of Swords. Your feminine had it, you got it now. Eight of Swords. This is a self-imposed prison. self-imposed. That means it's a mental prison. So since it's a mental prison, only you can get yourself out of it, because only you can get yourself in a mental prison you put on yourself. This is a false sense of security, thinking somebody's supposed to have your back when you gotta have your own back out here. Like I say, it's a whole generation of people who users. Just use other people for shit. They don't know how to work for their own shit. They don't know how to do nothing. They professional manipulators, professional liars, professional sluts, man. Like I say, it's a whole generation of people that don't know how to do shit. They don't have their own life. They don't have their own thoughts. They don't have their own. That's why God say, bless a child that got his own. So you ain't somebody with your own, basically let somebody else who ain't got nothing take what's yours. It's a false sense of entitlement. You feel you owe something. Your divine feminine owe you an apology, or owe you something. Or, entitlement. Ain't nobody entitled to nothing. Don't nobody owe you anything. Even if they owe you something, they don't owe you shit. They don't have to pay you nothing. Motherfuckers ain't got to pay you no mind, yet alone your money. You be in a self-imposed prison thinking the world owe you something. Because you always going to be looking for something owed to you in the world. And that's a self-imposed prison in itself. False sense of environment. You don't know where you at. Like I said, you in a relationship. You engaged. You married. So what purpose you got in the strip clubs at this point? What purpose you got around hoes at this point? What purpose you got hanging with your old girlfriend? You married. I was married now. You married. So why would you put yourself in karmic situations? Why would you put yourself in single man situations? I'm a single man. You ain't gonna see me put myself in no married situation. So any married nigga that's trying to do some single shit with me, it's like, nah. You'd be surprised how many married homies I know who just cheat on their wife with anything. Because they what they boys thinking winning wrong. Fuck out of here. That's weak as hell. I hate that shit. Like, I'm not even married, but I hate to see my homies downgrade, because that's what they doing. They wife fine as a motherfucker, but they downgraded fucking slut buckets because this boys' night out. Know where you at. Can't go out demanding things when you ain't in a position of power. It's like a fuck boy trying to tell a chick he's staying with, a chick that's paying all his bills, a chick that's basically taking care of him, what it is, what it ain't, and what the fuck it's gonna be. She's the nigga wearing the drawers around here. He's the bitch. You understand what I'm saying? So if you a man and you ain't wearing pants in your relationships, but you trying to, I don't know, get big like you wearing them, you must not know where you at. The self-imposed prison in general, putting final smoke on it. We got homeostasis. Get yourself out the self-imposed prison so you can get back to life and back to reality. Everybody has a little episode. Everybody fucks up here and there. We all have our weak moments. We all let you know, we all let life get to us sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can be difficult just living and surviving out here. But at the end of the day, we're gonna have to keep a firm sense of reality. And one thing that keeps me grounded in reality is pentacles. Lack of them. Ain't nothing like lack of pentacles to really give the reality of a situation. Damn, I gotta pay these bills. Damn, this debt is kind of getting out of hand. Damn, it's like I really gotta stay on top of my pentacles. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up less than human out here. And that's where you don't want to be. Masculine, you in regards to the feminine energy, your mystery madness, you got the King of Pentacles. This is a karmic masculine. Could be one of your feminines, karmic masculines you know or aware of, or this could be the karmic masculine in yourself. Or this could be owning up to something. More smoke. Clarify this King of Pentacles is the Four of Wands. Twin Flame Union, Reunion, and Recognition. So King of Pentacles, that's a master manifester. That's a person that knows how to manifest whatever the fuck they want. Subconsciously, union is on your mind. Reunion is on your mind. Subconsciously, finding the one is on your mind. Subconsciously, being the man in charge is what you want to do. So I'll take this in two ways. Way one, King of Pentacles is all about ownership. It's a CEO. It's the alchemist. It's a magician. It's a warlock, a witch. Somebody that know how to manifest whatever they want. You want union reunion recognition, you finna manifest it. You know how to get everything else out here, you finna get this. These are for masculines that want union reunion recognition with their twin. Flip side, this is the karmic masculine, and you see him and your feminine are just one big happy family. It's like the way this karmic masculine clicks with your feminine, it's almost like he you. You thought. All masculines get to the point. It's like a coin. At one end, it's like they're repulsed by how much the feminine feel them, or digging on them, or look up to them. It's like you look up to me in a high light that I cannot reach. You expect too much of me. I can't be the man you want me to be. I don't have these feelings that you got. I don't understand all these emotions and feelings that you coming at me with, G. Like, you gonna have to calm that shit down. It's like they don't even want nothing to do with this twin flame shit until, like I say, they see somebody that does. And once they see somebody else can work or fit in this box this feminine try to put in for you, then you want to own up to it all late. And it seems like that's what's going on. The masculine think that another person can fit his shoes, or that you digging on another person is the way you was digging on your masculine. That's why I say separation has to happen. Imagine you coming at your masculine all the time, telling him how great he is, and how fine he is, and how this is meant to be, and how this is just heavenly and divine, and all the signs and synchronicities that went into it. Now, imagine you just coming at your masculine for years, right? And then one day you stop. Separation. One day you stop calling him. One day you ain't beefing him up. Then he go out and see you with another person, and you all on this person the way you was all on him. Your masculine is going to feel some type of way. It's a double coin. Even though he didn't want all this affection, he gonna trip and throw this shit in your face, saying you giving this type of love and affection to just anybody, thus making you crazy, feminine, thus making you an attention seeker or making you an attention whore of some sort. When that's really not the deal. It's just you stop chasing a person and let a person chase you. Soon you stop chasing your masculine start chasing you. Soon you stop calling your masculine gonna start calling you. Soon you move on, your masculine gonna want to come towards you and not move away from you like he been doing. It's actions at the end of the day that's gonna dictate a lot of things. So masculine, you owning up to a few things. Mainly twin flame union, reunion, and recognition that you want to be in. But consciously, you're starting to understand what you got to do to even be in union, reunion, and recognition. And that's your purpose. Met your divine feminine for a purpose. It'd be best to get on purpose so you can find the love of your life. So you can find exactly where purpose is going to take you. Three of Wands. This is the ladder off the crab bucket. This is the Underground Railroad from slavery to freedom. This is the way in and out the matrix. It was purpose, masculine. It was purpose for you to ascend. Ace of Swords. That's the North Star. That's the way to freedom. That's the way out the matrix. That's the way out. But we can know which way to go. We still gotta put the wands to go. So ascension. Essentially masculine, you met your feminine to ascend. All your divine feminine is doing is making you ascend. What's ascension? That's going up. What's up? Goddess, what's up? When you ascend, we go higher and higher and higher. But the higher we go up, the less people up here. The higher we go up, the less friends we gonna have. Motherfuckers gonna have to do the opposite of mushroom. Which all stepping into your divinity is masculine. It's just you being the best person you can be. All this path and purpose is to your twin and these demos and situations, they just making you the best man that you can be. He can be a she can be a he, you know how you rock it. All your feminine did was help you get on path. If anything, she did way more than that. He could be a she could be a he, you know how we rock it. But if anything, your feminine got you going up. Masculine, you in regards to yourself and your mystery madness, we got the Eight of Cups. Subconsciously, you're gonna have to get your Patty LaBelle on, and you're gonna have to figure out how this Patty LaBelle energy is gonna fit in your life. Eight of Cups, that's being the best person you can be. That's keeping your integrity up. That's acting right. This is you being a good husband. Word around the street is chicks been trying to hop on your little dick and shit, and you've been pushing them off. It's like chicks trying to get at you all day. You ain't even paying them no mind. You love your wife. That's word around the street. You a dedicated person. Like you ain't the person to, I don't know. It's like you don't permit or promote bullshit. When people come to you or people see you, they know that your divine feminine ain't too far away. They know you love your divine feminine. They know you love your. It's like a person you know that loves their wife. You don't hear stories about him cheating all on his wife or him still fucking with his baby mama or just his business in general out on the streets. Like once again, got a lot of homies, man. These niggas just don't give a fuck about what people be saying out in the streets because they doing a lot of shit to put their business in the streets. But what they do is just act like what's going on ain't real. Thus, their whole integrity is shot. Like I say, it's just being the best person you can be to where ain't nobody got no dirt on you, so can't nobody say you doing nothing wrong. Like you on point. You could be doing dirt like a motherfucker, but your shit's so clean, it looks spotless. Flip side of the card is enterprise. Aside from being the best person you can be, masculine, you're gonna have to capitalize on enterprise. There's something in you that you need to give to the world. That's what the Seven of Cups is. Six of Cups, that's the sauce. We all saucy. Everybody's an individual. We all God's child. But then with Seven of Cups, we're going to have to be more than just God's children. We're going to have to be more than just a man, more than just a brother, more than just a father, more than just what we've been. Once you find your worth, you can give your worth to the world, whether that's love, whether that's an idea, whether that's just your self-expression. It's something you got in here that you need to get it out and give it to the world, even if it's just your love, giving your love to the person that needs it, your twin. It's just when it comes to being divine, it's just doing more than one thing. That's what you understand. And this is a never-ending job. Being the best person you can be. Clarifying this Eight of Cups, we got the Six of Cups. I told you that's the sauce. You saucy masculine, you got potential masculine, but like I say, you're gonna have to get to the Eight of Cups. But how do you get to the Eight of Cups? You need the Seven of Cups in here. Six of Cups, everybody is all that, but you're gonna have to be all that and a bag of chips. So you can take that bag of chips, Seven of Cups, and market it, promote it, sell it. Do whatever you need to do for you to Eight of Cups. Enterprise off of it. Like I said, you ever want to know how to be divine or stay divine or do divine things or where path and purpose is at, just holler at your feminine. She can PMD, put you down on whatever you need to know. She's a pro at this. You a novice at this. You got potential, but fuck with the pro. There's a lot of shit your feminine can teach you that you wasn't trying to learn before that you need to try to learn now so you can get it. Consciously, you in regards to yourself, you got the Five of Swords. You're just gonna have to focus, masculine. Focus on what's important and focus on what's not important. Focus on what you want to do, not what you don't want to do. Focus on what you want, not focus on what you don't want. If you're focusing on what you don't want, you're gonna get what you didn't want in the first place. If you're focusing on what you want or need, you're gonna get what you want or need. Thoughts become things because you are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things at the end of the day. And most important thing you need to focus on personally is, like I said, the distractions in your life. Three of Cups are distractions. Something in the way of what you got. This is a friendship, somebody in the way of it. This is your relationship, something is in the way of it. This is your relationship with God, something's in the way of it. Like, this is your child you need to take care of, provide for, but something got away and you being there for your kid. Like, focus. What masters really need to do is focus, like I say, on what their distractions is. It's a lot of men not taking care of their kids. Some disconnect happened, something happened. Something happened to create a whole generation of fatherless children. What's going through their head? But they scared to take care of the babies. They ain't got no money to take care of the babies. I mean, common if those are the issues, but get over it. Something got in the way of these fathers wanting to be with their kids. Could be the mother, baby mother. Could be their mother. Whatever it is, it's an excuse and a fucking distraction. Because should nothing get in the way of you and yours. Should nothing get in the way of your friendship. Should nothing get in the way of your relationship. Should nothing get in the way of your family. But something got in the way of it. I take it as you need to focus on the fact you got in your own way. That relationship, that marriage, that didn't work out. That estranged child now. That child wasn't estranged before. You let so many years go by, now that child is estranged to you. Because you wasn't focusing on what matters. You was focusing on what didn't matter. Or you was distracted, focused on a distraction, which is a trap or an eight of swords to begin with. Masculine, focus. In y'all relationships, in y'all friendships, man, in y'all little demos, man, it's something y'all got in the way. It's something y'all not focusing on. Figure out what that is. Why? Because we got the devil here. Because, like I said, the devil sprung a few traps. And it ain't the devil got in the way of you and yours. The devil is you, and you got in your own way. What's the devil? That's addictions. You let addictions and overindulging get in the way of your relationship, get in the way of your family, get in the way of things. This is somebody being chained to you or you being chained to somebody else. Like I say, you let somebody from the outside get in the inside of your relationship. Somebody who didn't matter get into a situation that mattered. You let somebody from the outside get in the way of something you got. That's how the devil get in. The devil just need an inch to pull a mile off your ass. The devil just need an open door to get in. The devil just need a chance to do what the devil does. Steal, kill, and destroy. A lot of shit in your life that was stolen. A lot of shit in your life that got killed. A lot of shit in your life that got destroyed. Since the devil is in all of us, and like I said, you did all that. It's called accountability. Person ain't gonna leave you unless they got a reason to, or unless you didn't see. You get warning signs before the fall. It's on you. So future final roll, masculine going to the future in your mystery madness. We got the Ace of Cups. This is self-love, self-care, self-admiration, self-identification, and self-realization. Just really taking care of yourself, understanding yourself so you can understand another person, loving yourself so you can love another person, knowing yourself so you can know somebody else, knowing who you are so you can know what you are. You making yourself whole. And with a whole number, you can start letting shit add up. More smoke on this self-care ditty. You got the Seven of Cups. Like I said, you're going to have to enterprise. Ace of Cups plus Seven of Cups. That's Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is enterprise. That's keeping your integrity clean and enterprising, like Patty the Bill. But before you can start enterprising, you need to be at the Seven of Pentacles. I told you, Six of Cups is just sauce. That's being all that. But you're going to have to be all that in the bag of chips. Pimp Cup Chronicles. It's something in you that needs to come out. Whatever this is, it's going to help the world. Whatever this is going to be a blessing to the world. That's why you need to, Eight of Cups, capitalize off whatever this is. But you got to know what this is. You got to know what's inside. You got to know your potential. You got to know what you bring into the world. You got to know what you bring into the table. You got to know what you bring into your twin. Final card of your message, we got the Queen of Cups. This is the psychic card. What's a psychic? Trusting your own intuition. This is dreams, visions, signs, fantasies, signs and synchronicities, writings on the wall. This is the X-Men card. This is where the divine power lies. Your power lies in here. Not here. There's a lot of here. But your power lies in here. It's how you feel. What are cups? That's emotions and feelings. All emotions and feelings are just indicators on where you're going mentally anyway. Could be having dreams and fantasies. And these dreams and fantasies are like making you lose sleep, lose teeth, lose hair, or lose weight the wrong way. It's like you see something. What you see ain't good. Either you think this karmic going, I don't know, just take your feminine away from you, or maybe this karmic got a good run on being the one for your karmic, for your feminine than you. Or it's like I said, the shit that you see in your dreams, you can't comprehend it, or you ain't ready to do whatever you starting to see you finna do with your feminine or with somebody else. You know, it's power that's stressing you out, and it's becoming a lot. But the other reason why your power or your influence or whatever you bring it to the table is a lot is because A, you don't understand it, or B, you don't know how to, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't know how to harness your power. It's like any X-Men. Of course, they're going to lose sleep, lose teeth, lose hair, lose weight the wrong way, stressing because they don't know how to use their power. Maybe they found out they had a power by hurting somebody, and they don't want to hurt nobody again, or they don't want to feel like a threat to society. Or now things have changed. They didn't know they was a mutant. They didn't know they was special. The masculine didn't know he was special or divine. Now he sees he's special and divine. And what happens to special people? What happens to X-Men? They get shunned. People stop fucking with them. They get ridiculed as if they're different. They are different, but as if different is bad. Ain't no X-Men really embrace their power. It was a whole experience. Same shit happens with divine. We don't know what we are until we uncover it. Then when we uncover it, we're gonna have to put more work in harnessing that power, controlling that power, so we don't hurt ourselves or hurt other people. Welcome to the party. Final card in your message, Masculine. Three of Pentacles. Feminine had this in her reading. You got it in yours. This is you, Masculine. This is your feminine, and this is the shit y'all finna do. Whatever you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to do it. It's a lot of wands you're gonna have to do with your feminine, Masculine. Don't wait too long to get what has to be done over with. That's the message that I got. Hope I could be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned for the next reading. Deuces.